Let's Talk. We're back, and we've got a show that's going to be very interesting. And first off, we're going to talk about what we usually talk about, anything that's on our mind. Because we have a lot of things on our mind.
Yeah,
but you know what? These young kids nowadays, they are so technologically advanced, much more than we are.
Are you kidding me? My son is 6. I mean, he knows how to run everything. Recently I had to work on something for
he's 6.
A game.
And he's
texting
you, right?
No, he
Mom,
taught me how to do it. I booked the job because my kid and I had been playing, although he didn't get to a point where he was like, I really don't want to play anymore.
Personally, though, I think it's out of control. I really do.
The technology?
The technology is out of control?
The way kids are using it. I mean, they're sitting in the same room. I just was visiting with my family, and they're texting each other.
Technology. Wait a minute. Technology is getting in the way. My daughter and I went to have Thai food at one of our favorite Thai restaurants, and it's so cute because you walk in and it's fairly empty, and it's really, not that the food's bad, it's just we pick the times when it's fairly empty, but it's really nice and serene, food is good. The other day we walked in, it was 2 tables. All of a sudden, this table got full, that table got full, and two people on either side of us, they had kids, and you know what the kids were doing? They were watching TV. They brought the kid, and they brought their iPod or their iPhone or something, and they're watching.
Sure? Was TV not?
They were watching a video. They were watching TV,
and
I thought
their iPods.
YouTube.
I thought that is so rude. I mean, you're supposed to be having a dinner with your family.
It's been a long time since you had
That's
little
what
kids.
it is. And they get in the car. You get on a family trip, and they're watching their videos.
It's
and
not
they're
that
texting.
different from when kids took books on road trips.
But books are good. Books are
Well,
good.
you can learn how to read with a DS game. Listen, there's a lot of stuff
I
to
love
follow.
computers. I love to work on computer software. I love to be on the internet. I don't get into games. I'm sorry, just not what I do.
If you played the Wii, you would change your mind.
Oh, well, the Wii is interesting.
I think
the
Guitar
Wii,
Hero.
yes.
I have to say,
I think
Guitar Hero,
Candy
you're learning how to GarageBand. Come on. There's lots
That
of
I would
stuff.
do.
Some of us, it's very
But those
frustrating.
games were like this, where you're like this.
But I'm sorry, but you people that say that computers are fun, come on, the other day that it took us 40 minutes so that I could send an email with a different font and color letters because my $2,000 Mac didn't have that program. And then we
Diana,
had to
You
download it.
forgot
And then we
to
had
go to
check-
the
Come on.
classes.
That's it.
that are available.
I'm sorry,
okay.
that's such a ridiculous waste of time. It's not fun.
Can I just add something onto that? We're talking about the young kids and technology. My mother, 83 years old, she's on the internet. She wants to get it. She bought herself a program on how to get on the internet and how to learn on the internet. Do you want me to?
No, I can't get on the internet. I just don't want to spend 40 minutes
But
to figure
that's
out why
gonna
my email program won't let me do a font.
Yeah, but that's going to keep your mom
ridiculous.
young, okay?
Oh, of course.
Anything
Of
where
course.
you're learning something new,
Oh,
absolutely.
please.
But
yes, learning something new. But the internet is so time
but
consuming.
you don't even
Well,
want to.
That's just
But that's what's exciting.
And Facebook. Everybody with their Facebook.
That's where
it's a
it's
new dating
going.
service.
It can
It's a
get
new
annoying.
dating
What do you want it to
service.
do? Stop? I mean, that's
Actually,
where things are going.
Facebook is not bad.
No,
I like
Facebook
Facebook
is-
because you can
you got all
you
these
can
people
communicate with people. You can.
Because you can date whoever is at
not
the
a-
town
not
where you're
about
going to
dating.
be.
Not about dating.
It's a
Socializing.
dating
No,
service.
no.
eHarmony is about dating.
Somebody,
eHarmony is about dating.
I do agree.
Jade dated
a lot of
that.
people
Match.
use Facebook for dating. Networking.
well,
I use it for
with the
networking.
viruses.
Okay, no dating for me.
Networking.
No more
And what
dating
about these
for me
people that
either.
go, oh, I want you to meet all my friends and their videos and their families.
It's like, who cares?
That I don't care.
Okay,
Please.
talking about
I
that.
barely want to see your videos. Your friends.
Okay, talking about that. Do you hate when people send you these emails going, "Isn't this cute?" And then you have to
not.
send through
Oh,
kitties and dogs
I
and
hate
cats.
that.
I hate that. I'm
I
sorry.
think
Don't
it's-
send me any of those.
Here's
Okay,
what
I
I
don't
hate.
like them.
Here's what I hate.
And the ones
I
that,
like 'em.
And the ones that say, if you send this back, that means if you send it to
Oh,
five
yeah,
times,
I
that
hate
means you're
the
good.
chain
If you send it to 10,
And if
that means
you
you're wonderful.
don't send it, you're going to die tomorrow.
Yeah, those are awful.
Let me tell you
Please
how
don't do
scary
those.
technology is getting, okay? I think, in my opinion, I get scared. There's a new GPS system where you can track your teens in a car.
That's
you
scary.
can check where they're
Okay,
whereabouts.
but
I'm a mother,
I'm a
and
mother.
that's scary.
Well, I think
scary.
that's a good idea, though.
I got mixed feelings about that.
I have
The
mixed
next
feelings
thing
about
is
that.
like chipping a
Well,
kid, you know?
yeah.
It's-
Wait, excuse me. You know,
not
people
cool.
have stalkers already. Let me tell
Okay,
you,
but
it's
if this
dangerous
is in
and
some
then dangerous.
cases,
It
you know that a
depends,
bunch of chismosa women,
and
a bunch of mothers who can't, you know, they're going to be following their kids. And how do you think that makes a kid feel? Your mother doesn't trust you.
Oh,
You know?
it's
What about
terrible.
privacy?
Kids just
Yes,
can't get away
but,
from their moms
you know,
anymore.
I just saw this
Just
this
awful.
documentary on you know, meth and people making drugs and all this weird stuff. And one of the issues was that there was actually a couple they were 18 and 19 years old. They got lost in the snow, and they were so high on meth. Honestly, they couldn't find their way back, and they died in the snow. There was no
So
way
you're saying that there would have been a GPS
in the car. They would have, yeah, because they were so
Well,
out
they
of
could have
it.
been texting.
Well, wait a minute.
talking
They
about?
didn't know where they were. They
Right.
thought they were like in Omaha, and it turned out
So
they
you're
were
saying that
somewhere
for
else.
people who do drugs, technology is good. Is that what you're saying?
I'm
It's a
saying
different
GPS has its
Well, I don't
good
know
points.
drugs.
It's a different
So I
kind
don't
of
need a
GPS.
GPS.
It's a different kind. It's a special
Just for
security
teens.
for teen drivers.
Well,
That's
some of
too
these teen
scary.
drivers.
And then there's cameras at every corner.
That's scary.
That's good.
That's scary that you're going to know
That's
where your
good
kids
that there are
are.
cameras at
It's
every
good, but
corner.
it's bad.
Why?
Pretty soon they're going to put it in your driveway. They're going to put it in your school. They're going to. When
Let
does
me
it
tell you,
stop?
I went through a very bizarre situation with one of my ex-husbands. I wish there
One
had
of
been
your
cameras
ex-husbands?
everywhere.
Oh my
Two.
God.
Two.
Let's
No,
get
no,
back to
but
promoting
I'm serious.
marriage.
No, I'm serious. But you know, I will agree with one thing. Yes, all the technology does make it a little bit odd. We are going to have a generation of children that do not know how to tie their shoes because of the Velcro. They don't know how to read a map because of the
totally agree with you.
navigation.
I agree
So
with you.
you
They
know,
don't know
you're right.
what 5 or 10% of anything is if they
Without
don't
a
get a calculator.
calculator.
Do you ever go to
Or
the
their
mall
iPhone, of
and you
course.
go, is this 20% off? Yeah, you want me to figure out?
I don't even know
Oh,
that.
but that's wrong. We need to know.
no.
You know what? You know what?
It's
Like
ridiculous.
when
I'm not that
when
good
you
with
count,
that.
when
I
the
can't do
cashiers count the money back, they don't know how
They
to
don't know
count the
how to
money
count
back.
it back.
The cashier, the cash box tells them, okay,
What the
give back
change
2
is, right,
pennies,
right.
3 nickels, and
my
they don't
God,
know
that's
how
so
to count stuff
Well,
back. That's
and
not
that's
good.
why kids
You don't
are
use your
not
brain.
good at math because they haven't been taught.
Well,
I mean,
wait, no,
it's
we're talking
There are a
about
lot of women that aren't good at math
That's
too.
me.
So
Yeah.
you know.
Oh no! Don't take that
no,
back.
that's
No,
me.
don't take that back.
There are women that are good at it. There are women that are
they
bad
have
at it.
no
Yes.
appreciation for good sales because you don't know how much they're taking off.
You don't know
I know it's
what
half to more. I know it's a good
How
thing.
about if it's 33.3%?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Then it's about a third.
It's of something. Okay, point taken.
It's out of
Obviously, this
control.
is not the math
It's out of
table.
control.
So
But you know what?
technology is out of control. Okay.
MySpace was sold. The two owners that initially established it.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's talk
110
about
million
Let's talk about
Your space.
technology and also helping you with credit. That's our next topic. That's our next topic. We're going to find out how the internet or technology like DVD is going to help you with your credit.
Okay.
We'll be back and we'll talk about that.
But Nabil, can you tell us what in the world is a FICO score? Who came
Yes.
up with this? And how did you decide to write music regarding this whole situation?
Well, the main reason I wrote this song, and is that to create interest about the subject. So
good way.
absolutely. So we have more discussion because it's an extremely important subject and affects us on a daily basis.
How did you start this, though?
How I started, I'm glad you asked this question, but a friend of mine asked me to get a loan for his daughter. And so I pulled her credit, and her credit was 519.
Is that bad?
And you won't believe
Not
she
the
said,
best.
and she said, "That's good, right?" I said, "Not really."
What is a good FICO score?
Yes. What is
A good FICO score, anything beyond 740, it's a good FICO score.
And what's an excellent? What is there's a cap?
The-
800?
850.
850.
FICO scores go
Wow.
from 300 to 850. And that's how it works. But how I got involved in that subject, which was, I got this, I was explaining to Heather, her name is, and I was explaining to her about, FICO score, negative marks, public record, and so on. And she asked me a very interesting question. She said, how come I didn't learn this in school?
Great question. Absolutely.
And
Very
she
good
said,
point.
you know, I just graduated from a business school.
Yeah.
And
From
we
a
all-
business school,
from a
even.
business school. And
This
she
is not
ne-
from high school.
No,
Oh
not
my
high school.
gosh.
This is something that
amazing.
people are really just beginning to learn about, right?
Absolutely.
Or paying attention to it.
Well, when you buy a home or when you refinance, now it's become crucial that you have
That
a
you know about
good
this.
FICO score and that you know how to get. a
So
good
how do you
FICO
improve
score.
your FICO score?
There's a lot of ways to how to improve your score. The most important thing is pay your bills on time. Simple as that.
And
What
it's
about
not
the
even
grace
paying
period?
off your
Yeah.
whole balance. It's just about paying on time, right?
That's-
That is one of the
Yeah.
things that is considered.
But does
Yes.
paying on time, I'm sorry, mean the grace period that they give you as well, like the 5 days? I'm
Don't push it.
I'm sure you
Don't push the FICO
It's the
score.
28 days that the bill comes and they...
Credit cards give you 2 weeks to pay your bills. Simple as that. Yeah, from the day
day it
that
arrives.
it arrives to you, or the day you mail it. And you're supposed to basically, the best thing to do is really pay it right away.
Put it
And don't-
Right away.
And-
But I
and
have
never-
FICO, though. I mean, this
But-
just in general. FICO, what does it mean? Who created it? And how, you know, we need a little background on FICO. What's
That's
that?
a very important question, absolutely, because there's during my research about the subject and how I created the DVD, the credit DVD, and now the DVD, the creditor, is that during my research I found out there is not as much as ignorance, but there's a lot of misinformation.
That's right.
And the misinformation start at the bureau level itself.
Yeah.
And the credit bureaus, let me give you an example, it's very simple.
And who are the credit bureaus? by the way?
Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And these three credit bureaus, okay, what they do is they have their own version of score, and they sell it to you, okay, and you think that you're buying the right score, score that you can go and buy a car, get a credit card, get a home,
And you
but
can't.
that's not true.
Oh.
The only place you can get a FICO score, a real FICO score, is at myfico.com. All others, or
Log
what you're
on.
getting, are educational score that they are never used by lenders, and this is the huge thing. Especially like the song that you hear on the TV, you know,
Yeah.
the Experian, you know. Free credit.
your own
There's
credit
nothing free.
There's nothing free about it, right?
Okay,
Absolutely.
All that is,
that's
nothing's
the
free.
issue. Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's
The first thing, okay, number one,
Credit is not free.
yeah.
No, you have
That's
to
a
earn it.
problem.
You earn it by
Absolutely.
paying bills on time.
The free credit report that they sell you, okay, number one is not free. It's only free for 7 days. Then you pay $14.95. Then what you are sold is a monitoring service that you don't need.
Yeah.
You can
No.
do on your own.
Exactly.
And in addition to all that, they sell you a score called Score Plus. It's not a FICO.
So if
There's
you can
nothing
do what
plus
I do,
about
I
it.
get it for 30 days and then I cancel it right before I have to actually start paying.
You know, I think the best way, though, to really, make a dent in your FICO score, besides, of course, paying off your balances on time and stuff. But,
Make
you
a
know,
dent
really
or bring it up?
bring it up. Bring it up. But,
You don't want to make a dent in it.
Yeah, right, bring it up. But, really, make a concerted effort to not use credit.
That's
No, that's not true.
Let's hear from the expert.
No.
We are.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead,
being
Nabil.
in debt is good.
That's what most people think.
Okay, remember,
What's
we
the fallacy
are.
and what's the truth, Nabil?
The truth is very simple. We live in the United States, okay, and it's a credit economy.
Yep.
Okay, and now everything on credit. We cannot afford to go and buy a house in cash or buy a car in cash. So what we need to do, okay, we need to build a credit and a good credit. Good credit, you don't need inheritance. All what you need is you build a good credit and you can get all the money you need. To
Yeah.
buy anything. So really the key is to start building your credit. Even if you had a negative mark or 10 or bankruptcy or whatever the case is, okay, you can always rebuild the credit. That's the nice thing about credit.
So we can find that out in your line of DVDs. Build your...
Oh, absolutely. The credit DVD, it's what we did is I took this complex subject and made it simple, clear, and at times entertaining.
Here's something that's happening a lot is identity theft. What happens when you get your identity stolen and your credit and FICO scores?
That will
It goes
really
down?
affect,
And
Well-
can you
What
say they
happens?
stole it and you have to give me back my credit, my FICO
Well,
score?
we in the credit
Back my FICO score.
I want my FICO score back.
The one I had when I was born.
Well,
That's not a good one.
No,
That's not a good one.
Does not exist.
No, you're gonna be in debt.
no. But in the credit DVD, we show you that you are a victim of identity theft. What
Oh,
you
you
need
do
to
show
do.
that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You need
a
to.
lot of
you need-
information.
yeah, a lot of information. Okay, and you need to take it at times, and apply as you learn.
And you have it in Spanish as well,
Oh,
Nabil?
absolutely. It's called LDV,
Our
the
producer
creditor.
was just a victim of identity theft.
Oh,
she
my
should have watched
goodness.
this. She should have seen this
Oh,
DVD.
absolutely.
You know,
But go now, Lorena.
especially with Latinos, I find that there is a lot of lack of information and misinformation because we try to help our family members and it's like, oh, I'll put me on your credit card. Things like this that happen in the Latino
and recently
community
with
that
all
are
the
not a good
mortgages,
idea.
I mean, there was a lot of information that was kind of just
yeah.
together.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
anyway, people are having
I
real
didn't-
struggles with their homes.
I
and
didn't
stuff.
hear how you get your credit score better. You don't. You just basically, if you got identity theft, just take
What you need
the
to do.
damage.
No, you don't take any.
Tell us
you
in
don't
10
take.
seconds.
You don't take any responsibility whatsoever. What you need to do, you need to write a letter to the FTC. Okay, and there is a form that you know.
And also, we could go to your website.
Yeah.
What's your
Oh,
website?
absolutely.
Give us your website.
The website is www.creditdvd.com. And on that, you have how-to booklets. They are free. You can download them and learn everything you need to know about how to build
Fabulous.
And in
credit.
English and Spanish.
Any more questions, just go to our website as well and click Let's Talk, and we will. You'll get any information we have there for you as well. Thank you, Nabil Captan.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me.
You got chisme? We'll be back in a minute. And we are back for some chisme. And Nabil, we want to give you the opportunity to give us some credit, chisme.
The only chisme I can think of, and it's so important, is that when you want a score, you should go and get it from the myfico.com.
Okay.
And also, one more thing, okay, never ever buy any monitoring service because you can do all this on your own.
Okay.
That's
great.
money
That's a
down the
absolutely.
drain.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to have to kill all the fun because you know what? It's the end of Let's Talk. But don't forget to visit latinheat.com, click on Let's Talk, and communicate with us because we want to talk.
Let's talk.